Hey guys, this is Adam with the Weekend Hiker. It's day 2 at the Sipsey Wilderness. So I'm glad I decided to sleep in a little later today. I believe it made all the difference. I woke up this morning, it was lightly raining. It's a little bit chilly too. So I was very surprised yesterday of how humid it was. I was drenched from head to toe. Well, I'm gonna get to it, get some breakfast, and I'll see y'all back out on the trail. So my goal for today is to go up to 204 and to get all the way down the 224 until I get to the water source at 200 and camp. So this is going to be a pretty brutal day compared to yesterday. One of the fellow hikers that passed by told me that the 204A where I'm going, there's a waterfall at the very top, and apparently it's dry at the moment. I wasn't counting on that. And then when I get to 224, he told me that it was dry all the way through there, which I expected, but I was hoping to find at least a little puddle or something I could filter water out of. So I don't know how well he looked, but he said he didn't see anything, so I gotta try to get to the 200 today. I'll have my water bottle filled up and my reserve bag filled up while I'm hiking today, and I'll be sure to top off before I leave the 209. So needless to say, it's gonna be an exciting day. Yeehaw! Let's do this! So in the middle of packing up for today, the bottom dropped out and decided to storm on me. Heard some thunder off in the distance earlier. Thankfully there hasn't been any lightning yet. Otherwise I would have been real bad. Right now it's just thunder and rain. I can deal with that. I've never actually been out in the wilderness during a lightning storm that I can recall without there being a shelter around that I could go into and be safe. If it was the lightning, I'd probably freak out a little bit. But it's bound to happen sooner or later, so hey, what can you do? Nothing. About my first campground. I'm heading out. It's about noon at the moment. The rain put me behind. I figure I'm in no big hurry, and if I have to, I can hike by headlamp at night if I don't make it to 200, because I really need to make it out there, unless I can find some sort of water source back on the 224 horse trail, which I'm not sure if I can or can't, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So this is the Sipsey Wilderness I'm used to. It's always raining, wet, and humid. I'm not sure if it's just the time of the year I came, or if it's just always like this out here. The only 2 times I've come out here, it's been rainy and yucky. I just hope it's not like this year round. I'm a lot better prepared than I was last time I was out here so many years ago. Last time I was out here, I hiked in all cotton clothing. And that should tell you how much I knew back then. Little to none. Soaking wet. Pack weighed about 50 pounds. After 5 miles, my back was killing me, and I was just a little tiny kid at that time. So I'm now hiking with a pack that weighs 1/5 that weight. I have to say, it makes a big difference. Plus, I'm full grown now, so. That's a big tree I gotta climb under. Holy crap. Can't believe that thing freaking fell, man. Hey everybody. I made it out to 204. Getting ready to go up. I gotta go down by the river here and grab some water before I head up, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to find water or not. So some of you may be wondering, why am I not wearing any rain gear? The reason for that is I brought 2 pairs of clothes. a wet pair and a dry pair. Dry's for sleeping in, and the wet's for hiking in. If I were to put in a poncho or rain jacket or anything else on, I'd just be too hot for it. So as long as I have one set that can stay dry to sleep in and one set to be wet, I really can't complain. Alright, here we go up to 204. Oh, this is cool. There's a little kind of cave thing up here. Somebody built a little rock wall under this little overhang. Oh, look at that. It's got a little fire pit in it. So it looks like people actually camp under this one. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the safety of this nice little dry cave and get back up here on the trail. It's a beautiful rock face up here. It's pretty. Looks like I got to do a little bit of a rock scramble to get up here. So way down there is where I came from, and still going up. Looks like I'm possibly getting up to a ridge line. Finally getting up to a first view. The rain's dying down a little bit finally, so it's not near as bad. Come across another beautiful view. The way the clouds are rolling off the mountains, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Smoky Mountains. It's very pretty. It was worth the hike. Say this morning when I got up, I woke up about 6:30, wasn't feeling it, and was highly thinking about turning around and going home. But after pressing forward and waking up and sleeping in late, I got my second wind, and I'm glad I stuck it out, because views like these make it totally worth the while. Check out my new umbrella. Yeah, up here on the ridge line, the foliage has changed a lot. The trees are a lot smaller. So this is kind of what it's like walking through the trail. All these leaves are wet, so all it does is just keep my clothes very damp, to the point that water drips off of it. Not sure how much longer I gotta go on this trail before I hit the horse trail, which is 224. When I get to that point, I'm gonna rest and take a break. Probably have lunch. So far today, I started from here, made my way up to the 204, and right now I'm stopped at the crossroads between 204A and 204B. At the moment, I'm just chilling at the crossroads. My favorite piece of gear I probably brought with me so far has been my poncho, because it makes an excellent ground tarp, so I can sit down and not have to sit in the mud. I'm just gonna chill and eat some lunch here. I decided to break a little early since I got started late. Once I get to the 224 though, I should be able to make some pretty decent time on that. So I should be able to make 200 today, no problem. Which would mean tomorrow would be a very easy hike back, because it's only a short distance from 200 back to 209 and then back to the car. Alright. I gotta check out this tree. It's all blacked. Looks like it might have been struck by lightning, and the rest of it's on the ground. Wow, that must have been one hell of a lightning storm. So I finally made it to the crossroad. Back here behind me is 204, where I just came from, and this is 224 going this way, and also going this way, and I'm heading that way towards 200. There's a whole bunch of new growth through here. Not exactly sure what that's about. I love 204, or at least the first half of it. It was had a lot of pretty views, a lot to look at. The second half was kind of bland, not much to look at, just a bunch of trees going in and out of shrubbery. It's good to see something different for a change. So still hiking out here on the horse trail. The gnats are really bad. It's like gnats are out to get you. It's like they're purposely trying to fly into your eye every 5 seconds. I don't get it. It's nice out right now. Rain stopped. Sun's out. It's after the heat of the day. More trees. No! Oh, trees. Don't ask me. It just happens. See, bunch of mud. Get to walk through this fun stuff. Hey guys, so I've stopped for my final break before the final push. I've been taking about 3 breaks a day, including lunch, anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. So that's the last of my water until I get to 200. I'm gonna go ahead and guzzle it down and finish my rest of my granola bar and make the final push. And then there's a river over on 200. I'll see y'all then, unless I see something cool on the way out. Pretty little sunflowers all over the place. How cool is that? Yeah, it looks like I'm making the final downhill before I get to 200. Just walking along, and then all of a sudden you come across a bridge, and then another sign saying 224. That's just pretty cool. Just a bridge out of nowhere. It's a beautiful view down there. We got a gate up here. Let's see what this is all about. Road closed. Horse trail. Do not block gate. There's several trails. One down here. One back here. And there's the horse trail I just came off of. And then on this side, gravel road. So, time to consult the map. You see 224, and you go across the bridge, across the creek there. You turn right off the bridge, and that is 200. So, there is the bridge, and to the right is this trail over here. There's another one right here, but it looks like it just goes down to the river. This one looks like it keeps going, so I'm going to try this one. Looks like I was right. Trail 200. There's the horse bridge I just crossed. And here is the creek. So, I made it to camp tonight. My sitting area is over here. And I'm going to set up my hammock between that tree and that tree right there. And have a very nice view of the creek down here. Good night, guys. I'll see y'all in the morning. Take care.